If you're new to understanding police, that unfortunately, they have a centuries and centuries of history of being the gatekeepers of systemic racism. Long ago and today, they make you follow the rules. Well, when the rules were racist as fuck, they made you follow them. So they were the keepers. And they started off as slave patrols in the South. And I don't know that the mentality's changed much, to be honest. And yeah, you might say, oh, that's not fair. There's got to be good police. But you know what? You're not a good police if you watch someone else do something horrific and you don't turn them in. You might as well have done it yourself. And I'm not, you guys, I am not just talking about this. I have done this myself. I have put myself out there. So I'm not full of shit by saying, oh, easy for me to say in my little chair here. I've done the risking too. It's not easy. It's not easy, but you do it because at the end of the day, you got to look yourself in the mirror and say, my God, what kind of human being am I? And that's why I tell white folks, you practice, you learn to debunk all of the cliche racist, there's like 30 of them. There's 30 cliche, I call them classic cliche denials of racism. It doesn't get much more than about 30. You never hear new ones. You just don't. So if you're white and you want to learn how to talk about racism and stand up, because I don't teach Black folks or brown folks or indigenous folks about racism. How could I teach somebody like that when I don't live it myself? Why would I be a better teacher? No, I teach white folks. And so that's why this is kind of geared towards white folks, because it's white folks who need to learn, step up to the plate, learn our real racial history. It's painful. You'll be living the truth and not a freaking lie. And then you get your ass out there and teach other white people. It's not going to happen from top down. The wealthiest elite are very, very much invested, shall I say, invested in making sure that racism stays. So you guys, you learn the 30, you practice so that when it happens in front of you, you know what to say. You don't have to be a jerk about it. You just, matter of fact, excuse me. And you explain. And I have tons of videos on it. So if you want to check them out, please check them out. It's not hard to learn. You need to digest it. We've been lied to too. Okay. White folks have been lied to. Okay. But it doesn't mean we're still not responsible for what's happening around us. Just because you're born into it doesn't mean you sit and do nothing and watch. And the reason I'm laughing is because so many people sit and do nothing and watch. And they say, I'm not racist. I'm nice to everybody. Well, that's really lovely and it's a great start, but that is not going to dismantle systemic racism. It's just not. It's a system that was here long before us, and it's powerful. Okay? Sorry, my muscles. Okay, so I'm just saying,